Good morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm Clifford Chu, and it's time for the Easy News on ICRT. The TAIEX opened up 33 points this morning from yesterday's close at 81.68 on turnover of 1.6 billion NT. Gambia has announced it is breaking off diplomatic ties with Taiwan, with officials in the African country saying the decision was related to the national strategic interest. Gambia's president says the break in diplomatic ties is an immediate effect. However, it remains unclear if this severing of ties is linked to the development of Gambia's relations with China. Gambia's ambassador to Taiwan this morning said he had not been informed of his government's decision to sever diplomatic ties with Taiwan. Taiwan established diplomatic ties with Gambia 18 years ago. The Ministry of National Defense says the Air Force flew 6 C-130 cargo planes to the central Philippine city of Cebu yesterday, delivering another 40 tons of relief supplies. Yesterday was the third consecutive day that Air Force C-130 cargo aircraft have flown to the Philippines. Defense officials say the supplies consisted of tents, blankets and food rations, and bottled water for survivors of Typhoon Haiyan. The younger brother of Miali County Magistrate Liu Tsen-hong was questioned by the Shiling District Prosecutor's Office yesterday on allegations of larceny. Justice Ministry officials raided Liu Tsen-zi's residence as well as those of his two daughters, Liu Guangting and Liu Guangyu, both of whom were released on bail yesterday evening. Prosecutors say the raids are related to allegations Liu illegally appropriated 1,800 pings of state-owned land in Taipei's Yangming-san area. And local singer-songwriter Desert Chang has canceled a planned concert in Beijing over the ongoing spat regarding her waving of an ROC flag at a concert in Manchester, England earlier this month. According to the singer's agent, the concert was suspended in consideration of performance quality and the rights and safety of concert goers. The announcement follows speculation Beijing had ordered the concert cancelled following Chang's waving of the ROC flag at a concert in the University of Manchester on November 2nd. U.S. President Barack Obama is urging congressional leaders to give Iran time and test how willing they are to actually resolve the dispute over their nuclear program diplomatically and peacefully. Key lawmakers are urging another round of sanctions to be imposed against Iran, while the White House wants a pause to allow talks to move forward. Naftali Bennett, Israeli Minister for the Economy, told an audience in Washington the current deal under consideration by Washington and its allies is a very bad idea. Australian police say 65 men have been arrested in the country as part of a sweeping Canadian-led child pornography investigation that has resulted in the rescue of 386 children and hundreds of arrests around the world. According to the police, the arrests have been made in raids across most Australian states as a result of the investigation into child exploitation website operating out of Canada. 6 Australian children had been removed from police from harm. Canadian police say 348 people have been arrested from around the world, including 108 in Canada and 76 in the United States. Toronto police described the Project Spade operation as one of the largest child porn busts they've seen. Venezuela's Congress has voted in favor of granting President Nicolas Maduro the emergency decree powers he's seeking to fight corruption and stabilize the inflation-plagued economy. The pro-government majority yesterday approved the request in the first 2 of required debates. The second will be held next week. Opposition lawmakers allege that Maduro is trampling on Venezuela's democracy after Congress this week stripped a lawmaker of her immunity from prosecution on corruption charges. With the lawmaker's removal and substitution with a government supporter, Maduro was able to garner the crucial 99th vote he needed to win passage of the bill. Toronto's mayor denied yesterday that he pressured a female employee for oral sex in an obscenity-laced statement on live television, in which he also threatened to take legal action against former staffers who spoke to police about his drinking and drug use. Rob Ford, who last week admitted to smoking crack cocaine, announced that he was getting help for his drinking issues, but reiterated that he will not step down. The mayor used crude language to say he enjoys enough oral sex at home in response to the accusations. The council voted overwhelmingly Wednesday to ask Ford to take a leave of absence, but the motion was non-binding because the council lacks the authority to force the mayor from office unless he is convicted of a crime. And now looking at the weather across Taiwan, according to the Central Weather Bureau, we can expect mostly cloudy skies and occasional rain in the north with a high of 22 in Taipei, and partly cloudy skies in the center and south with a high of 28 in Taichung and a high of 29 in Kaohsiung. Current temperatures are Taipei 21, Taichung 26, Kaohsiung 26.